Finalysis.
How you doing, guys, and welcome to another episode of Finalysis. I just want to start by saying congratulations to Anthony Joshua on his 7-round KO. The fight went pretty much as I expected. In my last video, I said it would be a cautious fight for AJ, and I'm looking at him to win by KO in the I said between 1 to 6 rounds, and I also said in good fashion. A jab to the chest, and then he came over with the right. Helenius was leaning back and caught it. Unlike Wilder, when Wilder fought Helenius walked into the jab. So AJ has shown that he still has that devastating power. I think there was a couple of occasions where, to a lot of people's thinking, it looked like AJ could have took him out. But if AJ could have took him out, he would have. Now, AJ started off the first 2 rounds. I think he was actually looking for that right hand and overhead. And he was using his jab, but his jab was mainly aimed at the head. Then in the second round, he started throwing the jab more to the body and doing really well with that. And then he was mixing the jab between the body and the head. Now, he was connecting great with his jab to the body, and he's connecting great with his jab to the head. But he was falling short with that right hand, which he did try on many occasions to throw, but he fell short with that right hand, and was finding more connecting with the jab, but not connecting with the right hand. So he did try to connect with the right hand, but unfortunately he wasn't able to do it. I know in the court, I think it was the second round, it looked like he could have took Helenius out when he had him trapped in the corner. But for some reason, Joshua stepped back. Now, I don't think it's anything to do with tentative or gun shy. I think the Joshua we see now is a cautious fighter. He's basically trying to set the knockout up. And when he feels it's a clear opportunity to do it, that's what he does. Now, there's a lot of people telling Joshua how he should fight and what he should have done and what he did wrong. The most important thing is he went in there, he got the win, and he got it by KO, and he got it by KO in good fashion. Highlight reel KO. Now, the thing that's really puzzling me is, in this modern time that we live in now of media, we're now building Deontay Wilder to be something he's not. And I want to know, when did he become this person that now, if Joshua was fighting him, he would have KO'd Joshua? I'm hearing a lot of stuff that doesn't make sense. When I see Deontay Wilder fight, he's always practically getting outboxed, and then he will catch the opponent either in the mid or later rounds, and then it's a spectacular KO. Well, Anthony Joshua was in control of that fight and then got the KO. He wasn't losing the fight and then got the KO. He was in control of that fight and got the KO. And what I don't understand is, well, what are we building this reputation of Deontay Wilder on? Deontay Wilder has had 43 fights, lost twice and drew 1. Deontay Wilder has had 20 first-round knockouts, and he's only ever fought 2 top 10 ranked opponents in his whole career. Now, one of those opponents beat him twice, and the other one, Luis Ortiz, Wilder knocked out 2 times. So what are we really saying about Wilder? So, you know what I mean? We are building Deontay to be something he's not now in this modern era. It's almost like we're rewriting history, which, me for one, I'm not going to follow that trend. I'm not following the gun shy trend. The AJ we have now is the AJ we're going to have. I'm not calling it learning, because he's been a 2-time heavyweight champion. What he is doing is developing, not learning. He's developing his technique with a new coach. My overall assessment of the fight is we wanted to see AJ get the knockout, and AJ delivered. He got the knockout, and it was a good knockout. Now, the first 2 rounds, he was jabbing to the head, and that wasn't working. He was jabbing and hooking to the head, but he realised that wasn't working, and he switched it down, and then he started jabbing to the body. Now, I think it was the body shots, if I'm honest with you, because he was connecting, and they were hard jabs to the body, not just tapping, they were hard jabs to the body. And I think that took the wind out of Helenius in the later end of this fight. Because by the later end of the fight, Helenius was gassed out. He was tired. Now, like I said, he fell short of the right hand every time he tried to land that. And I can't remember what round it was in, but he went back to the corner and he said to Derek James that he was having trouble finding that right hand. Now, Derek James said to him, just keep throwing it, just keep throwing the jab, just keep throwing the jab, and that will come. Jab to the body, then to the head. And AJ did that, and that's what won him the fight. Now, I think around round 5, AJ stepped it up, and then he started switching back again from body to the head. And he had a lot more success. The 6th round, I think it was the 6th or the 5th round, there was slight booing from the crowd. And I think that was the round where AJ had him in the corner but backed out. The 7th round, he ended the show. So overall, he did what he needed to do to secure the Wilder fight. That fight looks like it's going to be in January. So I'm looking forward to that. Who's going to win? I don't know. At this stage, I don't know. But what I can tell you is, people are saying that AJ struggled against someone Wilder knocked out in 1 round. Let's not forget, he was a long-time sparring partner of Deontay Wilder, and Deontay Wilder had a 12-week camp for Helenius. Joshua took him at short notice because Dylan White pulled out, and it was actually less than a week. And I've heard people say, well, Helenius had the fight at less than a week. Let's not forget, Helenius came off a fight which he won in the 3rd round. And also, this was an opportunity for Helenius. It was a big payday. So I don't think he would worry too much. He made no excuses. He said he was fit and he was ready. So I don't think any of us should make excuses for him either. AJ got the win. He got the KO. Let's move on. Right, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'm going to catch you guys on another episode.